Good morning. So today we are going to learn about another database that is in our class links. We are going to learn about AP images. So what you need to do once you get done watching this video is you're going to go to your classwork folder, and then you're going to go ahead and click on class link. It's going to ask you to log in. You're going to sign in with Google like you normally would. It may ask you to choose your account, and then it's going to launch class link. So we are looking for the AP Newsroom. So you're looking for AP Newsroom, and that is the database we're going to use. So AP Newsroom takes all of the press releases. So AP stands for the Associated Press, and that's what they're going to do. And they're going to take all the news stories. So it's going to have news stories from right now, it's going to have news stories from the past, it's going to have lots of images, and it's going to load in. So hopefully it will just load automatically for you guys. We're going to look at the opening page. So the opening page has all sorts of galleries. So it's got the AP gallery right here. So after months of lockdown, a weary world is ready to dance. Children brave the cold, AP pictures of the week. It also down below has the top news stories. So protesters disrupt flame lighting for the Beijing Winter Games, because Beijing is actually going to hold the Winter Games here in February or March of 2022. Normally we have 2 years between, or 1 year, there's 2 years between the Winter Olympics and the Summer Olympics, but because of COVID, they are going to only have like 6 months. It also gives you all sorts of just photos that you want to look at. There's also audio here. So let's go. You can actually search too if you want to, but if you just like click on like any of these, it's going to bring up the photo. You'll notice it has like a watermark across it, so you can't, they know that it's copyrighted. Gives you a little bit about the story, okay? Gives you a lot about this story. If you want to follow them, you can click on that and it will give you some more of the story if they've written it. It's got today's date, it's got Saturday's date, October 16th. It will also let you flip through some more pictures that they took at the Bosnian camp if you want to do that. All right. We are going to go back and to go back, you'll notice there's no back button. You have to use your tab and go to the home of the AP images. So we're going to go do a search here. So up in here, I'm going to type in dogs, and I'm going to tell it to go search. So when I do a search, it's going to put all sorts of things off to the right-hand side. So I can say I want any date, which is, it's going to go search all sorts of date ranges. I can say I want to know, like within the last 24 hours, have there been any stories about dogs? It's going to change it. There it is. So in the last 24 hours. So October 18th, that's actually today's date. So those rolled out this morning at 12:01. I can do the last 30 days. And it will change those. Boom, and I got some more. Or I can go back to any time. So it's going to change it again. This is Gary Paulsen's obituary. If you didn't know, Gary Paulsen died last Thursday, and he is the author of like Hatchet and Brian's Winter and all the Tucket series, things like that. So if I want to go to Gary Paulsen's obituary, I can actually click on it and read about Gary Paulsen and his obituary. If I want to get a news story, like I like the California, let's go to canine blood banks. That looks interesting. So I'm going to go to the canine blood banks. And so that tells me a little bit more about the story because there are actually blood banks for the canines. I could download this story, or I could copy the caption, which is this. The thing that I want you to notice is we're going to go back to, oh, up here. I can sort them just by photos. So I just want the photo stories. There we go. I can sort them by graphics. So if I want graphics about dogs, it's going to tell me postal attacks in the United States. Here's what the Iditarod is going to run. And here's dogs in Britain. I can also get the audio stories for these. So I can listen to stories if I want to. I want to go back to the text. So animal shelters in South Carolina swamped. Once I click on a story, I can, in fact, copy that story. And it'll say it was copied to my clipboard. And then I can go to a document, which you will have in your Google Classroom, but you're going to use, I need a document here. And once I do that, I can hit Control V. Got it. Here we go. Control V. And it's going to paste that story. Ta-da! It's going to tell me where it was from, and it's going to give me that whole story. So if I need to look at it later, I now have it in my document. Okay, so let's go back to our thing. There's all sorts of things over here that you don't need to worry about. We just want to go to the EBSCO Associated Press. Okay, close. Go back to my all media of the story about dogs. All right, so your assignment today is to, I will show you in your Google Classroom here. Your assignment today is that you are going to go to AP Images. And in AP Images, you're going to search for anything that you would like. All right, so you're going to tell me what topic you were searching for, and it can be anything. And then you're going to go find 2 articles, and you're going to do that copy, like I showed you, copy the story, and you're going to paste them in here. And then you're going to go tell me the name of one of the graphics in your search. So when I went to dogs and I went to graphics, so my name would be Postal Dog Attacks, or the Iditarod or Britain dogs. Okay. And then it's going to ask you to do an audio story. So if I click on audio, then I can just copy and paste any one of these that I would like. Okay. All right. So that is today's assignment. That is what you're going to be doing today. If you have any questions, just raise your hand and I would be glad to help you. If you get stuck, come back and watch this audio, and you should be able to figure out what it is that you need. Don't just randomly search. Search for something that you really want to learn a little bit more about. Don't just randomly pick some, and then don't pick the first 3 that you find. Kind of look around, see if there's a story you really, really like. Okay? So if you have any questions, just let me know. I will be walking around and glad to help you.